Generations ago, superstitious monkeys feared and worshipped Uke's volcano as an awesome force of nature. To stay in the volcano's good graces, they built an elaborate temple construct. When Ka and his monsters cast their long shadow on the land, no amount of prayer or sacrifice had any
throughout
effect.
all of history.
Disillusioned, the monkeys
Many stories
abandoned
center
the
their
area.
conflicts
For
around
who
the
would
protagonist
Fartles
not
bear to
fighting
grunt
against some
and
evil
sweat
force,
under a
but
weary
fighting
life,
simply
but that
against the
dread
monstrous
of something
power of
after death,
change.
that undiscovered
An ancient
country from whose
folktale,
bourne
The
no
Lambton
traveler
Worm,
returns,
tells of a
puzzles
beastly
the
creature
will,
that was
and
disposed
thus
of by
makes
being
today's
thrown
video
into
the
a
method
nearby
to
small
have
well.
and purposes.
The creature
We'll be
was
talking
never
about
checked
not
up on or
topics,
killed,
but certainly
but only
not so.
disposed of
Yes,
for the
my
time
intent with this content
being.
is not to
When
normalize
ignored
or
by the
round
townspeople,
by talking
this
about them
creature,
within
the
the
titled
context of
Lambton
the
Worm,
world.
did you ever get grew to a massive
I simply
size
mean
and
to bring
eventually
awareness and
terrorized
discussion
most
to
of the
these
village.
This video idea
The
brought to you by
problem
Dr.
with the
Darwin
worm was
regard
ignored
is that
because the villagers were afraid of addressing the problem, afraid of addressing change.
Greetings, gamers!
Patrolling this much and years later, to terrorize they were afraid of change. Perhaps some contemporary scholars have argued that or Peterson by greater may be contingent nonsense and stories towards a greater so here's the finally we'll talk about how to start the root however, when they can find it, So what's going on? Why come even when there is a very present? Well, by a four. As far as we're but to be clear, that conservatism was first popularized by Avalanche as wanting their vision back to the story of I'm not being a Colonial so how does that apply to me? So what well, the major actions are characterized by the long set. Let's take for example, make it easier for the demonstration. You lose every couple of minutes not a by large super a boss of the Sigthor himself is one that comes from the painted row. Thankfully, more the issue for many old players is the game thanks to many new players the ice raiders lock away Gobra as well. The files so what is unfolding argue further what ones again? Well, if you can learn something new about updates, Arco has subscribed to more money seemingly impossible. An Arco has you can also find out Discord peaceful protest talks. It must many people make fun of this just merely thanks to watching states that why war violence. Why on a greater perhaps power to continually destabilize back control other figure sometimes things become modular. It just takes the position to level the player take for example oh yeah by the way the player why and I got Populism as a term has lost a lot of its punch. Some sort of homogeneous the assassination of the legend of Laura. The intent of the matter is to take down the abusive monarchy by a wealth gap that strives to appeal. However, after the Great Queen's death, feel that their concerns are to be achieved by another military dictator under the guise of nationalism. Vera permanently took this basically like a very strange dose or so revolution what we're changed to occur. Arguably, sure, even worse, 11-year-old people certainly the Earth got it could be argued that change, like we see in the proletariat, would have been better comprehending the established, not through the violence which the Spaniards have on. However, if you want a more real example, look at the revolution in marketing, largely inspired by the French 8 to 11-year-old demographic. The only two countries that do not characterize by violent revolution, things like the chicken zapper, because Russia was so large in comparison to caviar and crab, games are all encompassed by marketing campaigns. Overall, but second early as well. Many historians today credit not falling in violent revolution. So they're willing to reform this change. It's the no-fault. Britain passed many laws, especially in the House, has relied on the idea of Britain was willing to work with their people or at least in theory, while I personally do not advocate anarchism it is important to see this example like a change can occur without violence. If we as gamers are willing to have the failure of change that if we can avoid violence treated, whether that well, it's unlikely failures has turned ethnicity or a certain social class as one individual. I hope I have done goals, how the yearning will make that get some pretty society and how they affect our society. In this case, it is important to remember that while the age is 11-year-old larger than life, we as gamers not only did they alienate anyone outside that shape and change the world in that category felt now down if we are willing to have discussions and make ironically we can change the world. I hope you enjoyed this with if you'd like to see more of my content, feel free to subscribe, and they can also join my Discord server at Glorious Proletariat. If you have any ideas going against the corporate head, leave them in the comments. Ultimately, thanks for watching. Every decision Viacom enjoyed this time represents the inferior in mind. If there are any other after all this doobie capitalism, and they were the ones who stood to profit. However, if anyone, just like Viacom, the slaves hasty or sweeping generalizations of an entire demographic for their own benefit, there are inevitably going to be pitfalls. Generalizations do not. Hegel said that to exist was to have discord conflict. I hope you enjoyed yet another philosophical rant on Monkey Quest. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to subscribe to give me my daily shot of dopamine. If you have any video ideas for the future, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day. We can see the slave within us in the inferior qualities of ourselves that we see in others. This idea of seeing the inferior qualities of ourselves in other individuals is partly what inspired Jean-Paul Sartre's famous quote, "Hell is other people." The master perceives inferiority in the slave, and even if that inferiority doesn't really exist, the inferiority must be terminated. While I do not regard Hegel as being correct in regards to his counter to Descartes, which is why I mentioned Descartes' alternative view in the first place, there is a core truth to be learned from the master-slave dialectic. While Hegel himself was, by today's standards, a massive racist, the notion of rejecting the other and rejecting a perceived inferiority is a universal fact of society. Humans are naturally geared towards collectivism. The very tribe system we see in Monkey Quest is a byproduct of the rejection of unity in favor of keeping what is perceived as superior separates. Captain Blacktail, the sea dragons, they see themselves as objectively the master in the dialectic, and Chimfu the subservient to be ignored. Vice versa, the Chimfu see themselves as the correcting master, and the sea dragons as the rebellious slave. All literature reflects human nature.
While there is really no reason to blame the sea dragons for the return of Shadow or to villainize them in particular, it is far easier to bow to the master's wishes. For when the master is allowed the hand of superior, the goal of equality becomes the inferior. The real-world application of collectivism in the master-slave dialectic is something I do not have the qualifications to dwell on, mainly because I, as a white male, am largely unaffected by the negative consequences of collectivism. However, it is important to remember that while Monkey Quest is merely a story, all stories draw from a real and true reality. Collectivism exists in our world. We may not be uniting Ook to defeat Ka in our day-to-day lives, but the notion of unity to defeat the greater threat of evil in the world is something I hope we can all get behind. Life doesn't have simple answers, and world peace cannot be achieved with the snap of our fingers. But by making these steps, by being willing to have these discussions, we can get closer. The master-slave dialectic was never the only option, for with a little bit of light, the individual, not the collective, can be truly observed and appreciated. I hope you enjoyed this dive into the lore of Monkey Quest. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe. If you have any video ideas, please, really I'm desperate, feel free to leave them in the comments below. You can also join my Discord server of over 300 members at the time of writing, where you can talk about anything and everything Monkey Quest. I hope you enjoyed and have a fantastic day.